Hey everybody, Tommy Tiller here with another episode of Friday from the Field, live from Oklahoma City at HPI, one of our newest clients. We're about 60 days into our engagement. We've completed our strategic growth readiness assessment where we took a look at all of our key service lines, looking for access and capacity challenges, opportunities, etc. So we've looked at that, we've analyzed all the data, and we've prioritized our key service lines for the first year or so of this outreach program. We've also identified and hired our newest liaison, or director of professional outreach, who is with me here today. His name is Hank Holland. Hank?
Hey guys, Hank Holland here. Like Tommy said, HPI in Oklahoma City. Previous to this job, I've been working as director of physician services, which is basically an operations role. Excited to get started here in 2024 with the Tiller-Hewitt program.
And we're very excited to have someone on the team that has such vast operations experience, specifically in the world of practice management, which, as most of you know, is often the polar opposite of what we do. You know, they're trying to put out fires and make sure that the ship runs on a daily basis, and we're trying to make sure that it runs and, referrals and business stay in our organization. So Hank's going to have a very unique perspective on how we go about making the changes necessary to shift referral patterns. So we're on day one of training right now, and a big differentiator of a Tiller-Hewitt program is that we spend a lot of time positioning our outreach teams as extensions of senior leadership. It allows them to be more effective out in the field with referring providers, and it also allows us to be more effective internally with our own internal department directors and leadership. So phase one, or step one of that process, on day one, we complete what's called a CEO walk-around. And as the name suggests, we get the CEO and we tour the hospitals top to bottom. And every step along the way, we stop by and introduce Hank as an extension of senior leadership, letting all department directors know that Hank reports directly to senior leadership. He is now a member of the admin team. And also he'll be calling in short order to set up his department training, which is another foundational component of our training program, which we can talk about at a later date. But from the perspective of positioning, it's vitally important that all of you liaisons, new or old, or experienced rather, spend time positioning yourself within the organization, because it never fails. When you're out trying to grow business, there are times where we have barriers from some of our key departments. So it's key that we have those relationships and that we're positioned as an extension of leadership when we are back in some of our departments or clinics trying to remove some of those barriers so that we can increase referral volume and ultimately increase market share. So hope this helped. Good to talk to everybody and look forward to talking to you soon. Happy New Year.